What's up, guys? It's the day before the draft, believe it or not. The NFL draft is finally here. It's finally coming to us. And last video, or 2 videos ago, I'm sorry, I made a video talking about the Eagles draft needs because there are a lot of them and this team has a lot of holes. So I talked about the receivers in that video and what the Eagles should do at receiver. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the secondary, which I believe is the biggest need and the biggest hole in this team. As when you look at this roster, this secondary is completely depleted. I don't know what happened with the Tyrann Mathieu signing, but it doesn't seem like that's happening now. After it seemed like it was going to happen for a while, I'm sure that's still up in the air. Rodney McLeod went to the Colts. Anthony Harris still hasn't been signed, and even at the corner spot, Steven Nelson went to the Texans. So I don't know what's happening with this secondary. I'm a little bit disappointed that it wasn't even addressed so far. So it's going to have to be a big emphasis in the draft. So yeah, starting with the corners. I believe this position has to be addressed in the first round. One of these, either 15 or 18, has to be on a corner. The way this is, especially even with Darius Slay, really the only good corner we have right now. I mean, Avonte Maddox is good, but he's only in the slot. So our only good outside corner is Darius Slay, and he's getting older. So who knows what he's even going to be this year. It's not even considering the years to come. So we have to get a good outside corner in the first round. To me, that's not even an option to go another route. Even though I believe the Eagles will go another route, but I'll just say this anyway. So I'm not going to be unrealistic. Sauce and Stingley are not, we're not going to be able to get them. They're going to go top 5, top 7. It's not going to be worth trading up for them, even though they're the best 2 corners in the draft and probably going to be the top corners in the league in the future. But I'm not buying into the belief that this corner class is top heavy. I still think there are a lot of good corners, even going down 3, 4, 5. You go on the list of corners for this year. And me personally, I really love Trent McDuffie. Yes, he's small. Yes, he has a small frame, but his athleticism cannot be matched. He has the athleticism, has the speed, very smart. He can play in man and zone coverage. Jonathan Gannon's 2 safety deep scheme. He's going to require a lot of zone out of the corners. He also can play in any scheme, so I think he can really thrive in this system where he can just sit back and play zone and really use his instincts as athleticism to make plays. So I want us to take Trent McDuffie. Right now, it's projected about mid to late first round. So I would love to use 15 or 18 on him. If we don't go the McDuffie route, which again, I don't think we will, there also is Andrew Booth as well, who has crazy athleticism as well, made some amazing interceptions that you probably have seen on like SportsCenter top 10 or something like that. Right now, a lot of scouts are kind of labeling him as a zone corner. So I think he would be the best scheme fit as far as what Jonathan Gannon wants to do. I do think he's a little kind of looking at the tape, looking at his draft profile a little bit. It seems like he's a little undisciplined, which is something I don't like about him. But as he transitions to the NFL, I'm sure he will be fine. That can be fixed. So there's that. So those are really, to me, those are the 2 routes. There are 2 routes we can go at corner, which, again, don't probably sound like a broken record, but don't think that's actually going to happen. But yeah, so that's what I would like to see done at corner. Now, safety for me is a little different. I would actually rather us wait to day 2 to get a safety. To me, Daxton Hill is probably the best safety in this draft, but I kind of see him as more of a nickel corner, and I don't really think we need that because we have Avonte Maddox in the slot already, so I don't think they're going to go that route. So that brings us to Kyle Hamilton. Now, a couple months ago, a lot of people would have argued that Kyle Hamilton might be the best player in this draft, but now with the combine, this 40 time, a lot of people have concerns about him. And I agree. I have concerns about him as well. So the 40 time is an issue, but I don't really care too much about the 40 time because you could just have a bad day running at the combine. My thing is more, I've seen a lot of clips and more clips of him being out of position than I would like. And in the scheme Jonathan Gannon runs, that's the last thing we need right now is no aggressive safety. So I don't really want to go to Kyle Hamilton route either. However, I do think they're a really good safety out in day 2. I really love Jaquan Brisker, and he really brings like that energy and that fire that we haven't had since Malcolm Jenkins. He's a great tackler, great in pursuing the run. You can put him anywhere. He's also that versatile guy who you can put in the slot. You can have him play back at safety, and he can play on man coverage too. So I love his versatility, his passion for the game. And the Eagles did bring him in for a visit, so I would really like to see this happen in the second round. So if they don't go to Brisker route, there is some other options. There is Nick Cross who ran a 4.3. And I would like to see a pick specialist. I would like to see Eagles bring in a pick specialist at safety. So I wouldn't mind a Kirby Joseph either or somebody like that. So yeah, there are a lot of options for the Eagles as far as what they could do in the secondary. I think this class is deeper at secondary than what people may think. But again, I expect the Eagles to go receiver and a pass rusher. But we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully we have a really good draft, and yeah, I just can't wait for it.